my next guest, somebody who really, he has done so much for the industry. I'm talking about the creative arts industry. He's a visual genius, man. He does sets that breathe. If you know what I'm saying. The set now always, you know, it's you and even before it comes up, the last show he did, Men Don't Die with Yusuf Latif, and I just want you to take a look at the set before I bring him. Take a look at this. Man,
I'm doing great.
You are doing great, and you're doing great stuff, man. I mean, I came to the show, Men Don't Die.
Yes.
You know,
Last
and not
weekend.
just me. When the curtain went out and we saw the set, everybody was like, "Wow, man!" So let's start with that set, man.
All right.
What was the motivation? What was the concept?
Okay, you know, first of all, when I get a job from my clients, I make sure myself as an artist, I get into whatever I'm supposed to build, whatever I'm supposed to create. So when he told me he wants, first of all, he told me he wants a trotro on the stage. Then looking at the look of trotro, and I felt as an artist, it wouldn't give me that kind of, that creative look. So I suggested to him that, okay, then let's do Cholole. Cholole, that's the arrow glass. You know, it has this funny look, and that could work for us. So he agreed, and then I constructed the Cholole. Within 4 days, I built the Cholole, and then on the night before the show, I have the trees planting inside the studio, or the stage. Yes, so that's about it.
So it's like a 4-day thing?
Yeah, it was a 4-day setup.
Wow.
It was great. It was great.
Wow. Now, in terms of the general, so you read the script?
Actually, I didn't read all the script. He narrated a story.
Okay.
To me, he narrated a story, and I fell in love with the story, actually. Most of the time, when I read a story and I like it, when I'm working, I see visuals. I already see the finished work. So that even pushes me more to come out with more work, and then at the end of the day, it comes out well.
Okay, you've been doing great stuff, man, lately.
Sure.
Can I safely say that when we're talking about Ghana, for now, you seem to be like the, should I say market leader? Not market leader, but like the champion of sets?
The people will say that. Because for me, I feel I'm still learning.
Well, yeah, you are, and you have is it your uncle?
Yes, my uncle Johnson Edu.
Johnson Edu, yeah.
Yes.
You guys are, you know, but yeah. But going beyond Ghana, you have done lots of stuff outside Ghana as well.
Yes. Last year, I was selected to represent West Africa, including Ghana, in a collab now in Johannesburg, and that program was great. I was able to represent Ghana very well through my creative works. My works topped every creative work.
Was it on set design, or
it was on set design? It was on scenic painting and creative stuff. So they selected artists from African countries. We had some artists, like renowned artists from selected African countries, and we all came together to do a project. But then within the project, you come up with what you do, what you specialized on. You know, so fortunately for me, my work entails almost what all of them does as an artist, as an art director. So I was able to work on almost all of them I assisted this person doing costume, I assisted this person doing dance, I assisted this person, you know, even story writers, I even assisted them help. I transformed. I remember I created a costume, a tree costume for a performer who is a storyteller to be able to tell her story. And I painted a backdrop like a forest. So she was within the forest and telling her story. So, you know, I did a lot of things. And myself, I did a display where I did a graffiti display, performing, dancing, rolling, painting at the same time. It was fun, and there were a lot of people around just watching and admiring what I was doing. So at the end of the day, they said, "Oh, that guy from Ghana, Prince Hilton, you know," and all that. So that's another one too that I worked on last year.
Do you sort of feel like in Ghana you are underutilized, or you think you're doing you're performing at your peak level in Ghana?
Sometimes,
because you've been giving lectures outside Ghana.
Yes. Sometimes I feel I'm not practicing all that I have learned. And I feel I should even go all out somewhere where I could be able to use my specialties more. I found myself in Nigeria, University of Lagos last year on the program Africa Cinematography Festival, and I was appointed to come lecture for 5 days. And what I taught them, in fact, trust me, they are calling again this year for me to come.
What did you teach them? What are some of the courses?
Production design, art direction and production design. What production design actually does in filmmaking, and who actually qualifies to be an art director or a production designer. So these are the things I talked on, and they really love what I taught them. Even some of the students presented me with a gift, you know. And then same in last year, I got nomination to the Global Art Awards. The Global Art Award is the Oscars for visual artists, just as we have Oscars for film. And this for visual artists, and by the grace of God, I was selected, and I was in Dubai last year, November, and trust me, I was the only black selected, or let's say appointed, or let's say nominated.
What did they see? A show reel?
It's on my show reel.
Judgment was based on a show reel.
On the show reel of my works, and I submitted a work that has everything, every bit of me. I do set design, special effects, makeup, props. So I applied as a mixed media artist. So in our category, we were 31. And on that day, well, I knew I could bring something home until I saw this old woman's work that got me thinking and thinking and thinking. And at the end of the day,
when you say old woman, how?
She was like 84 years.
84?
Yes.
And she was a creative artist?
Yes, she is an art director, production designer, and she won the award. She won? She won the award. Wow. And I was so happy. I was so happy. Because if I see her works, it even inspires me as an artist, as a young artist. And if I get to win the award, it kind of like it's a cheat. I feel so. So now this is even telling me to work hard, so that maybe next year I can also get it. You know. So on and on till this year, this also came in. So it has been on and on. Yes.
So in Ghana, what in terms of art direction?
Yes.
In Ghana, what have you been involved with?
In terms of art direction, I do most of the stage designs for events. I do Ghana Meets Niger. Most of the time, I was the one who started with Bolare on Back in the Day event, where my first Back in the Day set was also another crazy one, where I created a ghetto blaster on the stage, and you could see the ghetto blaster actually playing the music. The cassette keep rolling and all that. It also caught a lot of attention. UTV morning show, I designed sets for morning shows for TV stations. special effects.
You making good money? Lots of good money.
We are trying. I didn't want to go too much into that side.
Just feel free, man.
For now, I feel we should make money because beginning, I wasn't looking at money. When I started, I was like, I want the world to see what I'm capable of. So I wasn't.
And the world has seen, man. Trust me. But the world has seen what they're capable of. So now the money is flowing.
Now the money should flow. It should flow. So if you are watching me, whenever you call me for jobs, just pay me well, okay?
But what is it about artists? Sometimes it looks as if artists are afraid of money. So that when you're booked and say, how much are you going to get? Oh, you even want to find out how much they are willing to pay you. So we are selling ourselves short.
Yes. I can tell you what makes that happen. It's not for all artists.
Yeah.
Some of us who really have the passion for what we do, we most of the time see the outcome of what we are going to create than the end results in getting the money. And this has happened to me, you know, most of the time. When I started, I'm like, Kojo, can you create Guinness bottle erupting from a volcano? Yes. Then immediately I start to imagine how it will look and how to even create. And I said, oh, I'll do it. Then, right there, I should have started thinking
about the money.
How much am I going to maybe spend on creating the whole stuff? What am I getting out? You know, I don't even think of that. I only see the end product and how the audience will love it. And at the end of the day, I will do all these creative stuffs and then come home with nothing.
Well, it's not just you, you know. I think that's the curse of being in show business. Not a curse, but that's the biggest problem that showbiz people have, you know, is that they are very interested in the show, the creativity, the spectacle. But the business side of how the kudi is coming, we don't even think about that. We just want the show, you know. So I just threw that out there because I know this is something with artists, you know, that we love the art to the extent that we forget that something must pay for the art.
It's true. So I even believe people like us, we need management. We need to be under management. Where,
they know the money. They know the money. They don't know the business
aspect of everything.
So you handle the show, let them take care of the business.
So by the grace of God, I have a manager now.
So he's taking care of the business?
Yes, business, and as you can see.
So the cash is rolling in?
It's rolling. I'm under the management of Trail Communications, you know, and then they are now seeing to the business aspect of what I'm doing now. They want to see my well-being because I've done a lot of hard work, and sometimes I can't tell that, oh, out of this huge things I created, this is what I got. You know, sometimes it's very painful.
But you've hit on something. Let me take advantage to tell all you guys in show business, especially the talented ones, very, very talented ones, find a manager, you know. They take care of the business aspect that is behind you. And then you concentrate on your art. Because it's not all of artists that can combine the art and the business, you know. So find somebody to handle the business for you and then concentrate on your art, you know. But make sure you have something to offer, you know. Sometimes some people will approach you and say, oh, I want you to come and manage me. You have nothing for me to manage, you know. You have done nothing for me to manage, you know. But if you get to a extent where you're now giving lectures abroad, getting that kind of recognition outside, definitely.
I need a manager. And then I have a recent painting I did that is also taking the whole, let's say the whole media. I did a 3D painting of the Spider-Man. And under 4 days, let's say under 3 days, I had 4,000 likes. It's a 3D painting, you know, I'm into 3D. This time, it wasn't on the floor. This time it was on the wall where Spider-Man was coming from, he broke into the wall and then came. But if you watch the picture, from where he's coming from, you can see that he's coming from Ghana. It's coming from the Independence Act we had, you know, and that picture is also making wave, you know.
Fantastic. So what's next in your own scheme of things?
The next thing
where do you want to get to?
Wow. I'm hoping to have experience Hollywood. I really want to experience Hollywood. I really want to see, and not to even work for long, just be there, see how they work, and experience, then steal them and bring it to Ghana. Actually, my target is Africa. My target is Africa. I always say artists in Africa are not making it because we are not using our capabilities that much. And I also believe God, okay, God has, in his own way, has covered certain things, and he's given the ability to artists to be able to uncover what he has covered. Example, God knew that to get to a time where traveling from Ghana to America, you can't even walk. But he never created an aeroplane for us. He gave the ability to certain people who I believe science and art works together. So he gave the ability to artists to create an aeroplane. So if you're an artist, don't limit yourself. Painting or drawing is just a tip of an iceberg of what you have as an artist. Explore. Sculpture, illustration, animation, anything art, dive into it. And make sure you are a creator, you are an inventor. Don't just see yourself as a makeup artist, or don't just see yourself as a portraiture. You know, explore, and then make the difference. That's it.
Fantastic. Well, we're hanging out with Hilton, and he's been doing some great stuff artistically, and I love his work, and I really believe that he's going to go very far, you know. But all it takes is that drive, that persistence, that the perseverance is so key, you know. And once you see Hollywood in your mind, trust me, you will get there.
Sure. It just came to my mind. There's one thing I also started just recently to also help the young artists coming up. I launched a project called Visual Arts Students Empowerment Project, where I'll be touring every senior high school that pursues visual arts to go and have a workshop, a day workshop with the students. And I launched it with Laboni Secondary School, and it was so great.
Fantastic.
You know, trust me, there are so many opportunities in art, but what we learn in the school, picture making, textiles, graphics, we are not being exposed to the other areas of what these areas could do. So most of them come out studying graphic design, and they only limit themselves to only graphic design. But I believe a graphic designer should end up becoming an animator, becoming a visual effects artist, you know, and it goes on and on and on and on, you know. So I took upon myself to be moving around the schools and empowering the young students, and then I really need help from the companies. I don't want the students to pay for this workshop. I don't want even the school to pay for this workshop. I want to go to every school, to be able to reach out to every school in this country. And I'm pleading for companies who to buy into this idea, to support me to be able to move around the schools. It's very effective, actually. The launching at Laboni Secondary School, I have videos of it, which sometime to come, I'll come on this show and testify. You know, it's been very great.
Okay.
So if you want to reach out to me, my number is 0278-996432. 0278-996432. The name is Prince Kojo Hilton on Facebook, YouTube, Prince Kojo Hilton. Google me, Prince Kojo Hilton, and on Instagram is Kojo Hilton. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, our time has run out. So, but Great work, great work. Have you thought of linking up with the Ministry of Education to see how you can get the backing from their level?
I have a proposal down which I will be sending hopefully next week.
Okay.
Yes.
Put us together, man. And take care of folks. There's more to come.
The KSM Show.